it's out of bounds. Last touch by Buzelis. Shot clock at 3. These are two teams with a clear identity, Grant. Defense is their backbone.
Oh, B.A., I don't expect to see many easy buckets between these two defenses. They're disciplined, hardworking, and gritty. And, of course, they make you work for everything.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Team foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And here's the fast break. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Back to Thompson. Oh, he lost the grip and he missed the dunk. And here they come. There's the foul to try to stop the break. But that'll be a clear path foul. They'll get a free throw in possession here. He misses the free throw. You know, Grant, with the young Jeremiah Fears, the focus seems to be on his potential upside.
Yeah, he scores well, has a decent passing game, but there's room for more polish in other areas. As long as he works hard on developing, he'll reach that next level.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Out of bounds. It'll be Long Beach's ball. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. He spoke about their defensive schemes tonight, especially in relation to Anthony Davis. He said it's essential that we limit his impact. We have to stay strong inside and not allow Davis to intimidate us no matter what. Strong words from Coach. We'll see if his guys can make it happen. Back to you, Ryan.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Fears after the basket by Long Beach. And he buries his first look.
Yeah, good finish. Fears has some serious explosion to his game.
Now Thompson. And Curran. Oh, nice! Oh, big finish! Man.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
On the wing, Caldwell Pope. He drops it from range.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
There's a screen by Turner. To the paint. Christie with a steal. They've got numbers. Here's Davis.
Anthony Davis.
Finished off the break.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Thompson. And he banks in the layup.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Back to Davis. Oh! And Turner with the block. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
And you got to appreciate the overall game of Barnes. He's efficient as a scorer and also works hard at the defensive end.
Now here's Dosunmu. Outside Joe. Pass to Jackson. Back to Joe. Fires at the elbow. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
It's tipped. And he dunks it down.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Outside Joe. Screen by Claxton. Back to Jackson. 6 to shoot. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
18 ball.
2:19 left to play in the first. Outside Christie. Outside for Davis. And the rebound goes to Long Beach.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defenders draped all over.
And Williams punches it home.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Pass to DeSumo. Back to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Joe. Yes, on the jumper.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively. Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Number 99, Jay Crowder.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
And Fears relishes attracting contact on the way up. He's very good at finding ways to the stripe.
He's made one and missed one so far at the line.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you. They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the board.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Over to the left wing. Here's Claxton. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. They lead by 3. Nope.
16.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop in the opposing team scoring.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Anthony Davis prefers playing power forward. He said, quote, "If I have to play the 5, then it's totally fine. At the end of the day, I trust coach's decision. I'm pretty sure he heard AD wants to play the 4, but I want to win. So if that's me playing the 5, that's what it's going to be." Back to you.
He can do both. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Back to Hero. Shot clock at 6. Off target from outside.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A. They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Out to DiVincenzo. Pass to Turner. Back to DiVincenzo. There's a screen by Turner. Christie with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Hero right side. Back to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
I don't know what to do about that. Davis just powering it down.
It's Thompson, high post. 6 points for him.
Tell you what, he does not miss many of those. He's usually a very strong finisher in tight.
Pass to Davis. Back to Christie. Clock at 6. The rebound by Turner. Harris outside. Outside. DiVincenzo. Out to Harris. Outside Barnes. Here's Turner to the inside. Fires from deep. Barnes, no good. Hero outside. Thompson with a steal. Oh, Thompson.
My goodness. Amen Thompson making a statement at the hoop.
With the drive. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going. Wrong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson really feeling it on offense. His energy and efficiency, terrific.
And Donte DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Christie. Pass to Davis. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner. Clark, the one expression you hear a lot in basketball, reward the big man. What's that all about?
Well, you know, B.A., the big guys often are the guys doing the dirty work, the unsung work, rebounding, setting screens, getting up and down the floor to create opportunities for their teammates. But they also want that rock, too. So get them the ball every now and then. Let them eat.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Jackson. Here's Joe. Three-pointer, no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Outside for Davis. Oh, Anthony Davis reigns in the three.
You know, this is the problem with guarding Davis. I mean, he can shoot it, penetrate, and hurt you in the post. Sometimes impossible to guard.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. There's a minute 54 left to play in the first half. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Drives to the hoop. Fear's shot is off. And it's Thompson penetrating. Prince grabs the miss. And Taurean Prince has played for a number of teams so far. He's handled each experience like a total pro, Clark.
Yeah, that's the impression I get, B.A. I mean, he's somebody that welcomes every new opportunity in this league. Plays with a maturity and joy that helps any team. He's just a basketball player, understands his role, and relishes that wherever he is.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, a shifty, confident guard who can do a little of everything. If Fears can improve his shooting, he'll be a nightmare for defenses.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Harris. There's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson, that's good. Thompson's got 12 now in this quarter.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Here's Fears. Oh, got a piece of it. DiVincenzo with a steal. Beyond the arc. Sinks the tray. DiVincenzo's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Driving inside. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And there's a 3-second violation. There's 31 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Thompson outside. Back to DiVincenzo. Fires the 3. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Here's Fears. There's the drive. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Yeah, what a display by Fears. The rookie showing off what he can do.
Here's Thompson. Oh, missed the dunk at the buzzer. And we finished off one half of play. Up 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Joe. Here's Dosunmu. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Driving to the basket. High post Claxton. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Joe. And Davis with the block.
That infinite wingspan of Davis is on full display there.
Here's Fears. Up top, Davis. 4-3. He buries it from 3. Davis has got 15.
When AD gets going like this, it's almost impossible to slow him down. He's got so many different ways to beat you.
Here's Claxton. Rebound, Anthony Davis. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Down low. Here's Fears. 5 on the clock. Rejected by Claxton. Dosunmu, right side. And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Williams. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The new collective bargaining agreement is pushing parity. Commissioner Adam Silver said teams are realizing that there are real teeth in those second apron provisions. The goal was to put all 30 teams in a better position to compete. I think we're on our way to doing just that. Guys?
Leveling the playing field. Thanks for the update, Allie. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And here is Thompson. He's got 16. Clock at 6. Long Beach needs to get off a shot. Turner, no good.
He converts those at a high rate, but not that time.
Pass to Buzelis. Here's Prince. Fires for 3. Thompson pulls it in. Oh, he misses the dunk. Inside. Anthony Davis packs it down.
Always among the lead leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
And it's Thompson penetrating. Oh, can't answer back with his own dunk. Here's Prince. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And again, Long Beach no good. Oh, stolen by Turner. Long Beach working the ball around. Looking to end the run. And then Turner with the dunk.
Boy, Turner is a long, fluid, athletic, big guy. Great length and more than capable of finishing inside.
Substitution for the away team. Max Christie.
Now Long Beach with it. Trailing by 13. And they'll be right in the middle of a 5-game homestand. The 3. Can't hit that one. And Long Beach has possession. Outside Barnes. There's the triple. Knocks down the long J.
Decision-making of Barnes is really solid. Knows he has a green light to fire as soon as he catches the pass, and that's what he does.
Adding adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Not exactly what Coach wanted coming up the floor, but he'll take it.
The three from Barnes. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Davis. Shot is up. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
Here's Harris. He's guarded by Hero. And here's Turner. 6 to shoot. The three from Barnes. The shot won't fall. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Timeout. Timeout.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Thompson outside. Thompson draws the double. Turner for three. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Outside Christie. Driving in. He's off on the layup. Here's Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. Now here's Hero. From the arc. Connects from downtown. Hero's got 5 now.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
52.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Thompson with it. Barnes a screen. Lets the three fly. Sinks it from distance.
Boy, you got to respect the long-range accuracy of Barnes now. When he gets a little daylight, he's dangerous from the perimeter.
Here's Hero. And he makes it on the layup.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Turner, no good.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Pass to Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from 12. And the rebound goes to Long Beach. It's a one-on-one situation. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
DiVincenzo driving. And there's the drive. A good look from Turner. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Hero outside. Pass to Davis. Oh, stolen by Turner. Now here's Harris. Long Beach working the ball around. Davis with the defensive effort.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And it's Harris with the rebound. Now Long Beach with it. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Thompson left side. The three from Barnes. Drops in the three. Barnes has got 9 points now in the second half.
I just love the ball movement.
Caldwell Pope for 3. That shot missing.
They could have used more of those kind of rebounds earlier. It's hurt their cause.
They've been out-hustled. At this point, hard to see them recovering from that.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chucking up the first 3 you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Thompson. And Davis with the block.
Depth, taxes, and AD. Blocking shots, you can rely on all 3.
Here's DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. Now Harris. The release. Cleared away by Davis. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. On the wing, Crowder. Here's Christie. Beyond the arc. It's gone from beyond the arc.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Thompson left side. Now DiVincenzo. Oh, missed on the tray.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Barnes with a rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And Long Beach has possession. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth.
That first step is so dangerous with Amen. I mean, he was just gone.
Davis probing. Shot clock at 6. Here he goes. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbow. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Five to shoot. For 3. Cash from downtown.
3 points.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
Here's Fears. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Now Jackson. And so it's a victory for